Breadboards are incredibly useful to the electronics hobbyist. They allow quick prototyping using any component such as a capacitor, an LED, or a resistor. They require no permanent soldering, meaning that the components can be pulled in and out quickly and can be connected in series and in parallel. On today's show, I'll show you how to connect all of these different components to the breadboard and how you can use it in your projects. Breadboards consist of columns and rows. As we can see on the real breadboard here, there are 5 little dots here that we can connect components to, along with these really long lengthwise rows here. Generally, these rows are connected to ground or negative and the positive pins. The rows over here are saved for other components in the circuit, such as capacitors, resistors, inductors, and LEDs. Let's say now we wanted to build a simple circuit. A simple battery with a switch going to a light. The current will flow through the light and around while the switch is closed. But while the switch is open, no current will flow. Down here you can see I've got a battery cell here going to an LED, coming out the other side and going in the negative end of the battery. Let's now try to build that on the breadboard. Here you can see I have a breadboard set up with 2 leads coming from a battery to the positive and negative rail here. I can now add wires jumping from these 2 pins to 2 separate contacts out here. As you can see, I've now connected the ground to this rail here, rail number 26, and the red to rail number 23. Now I can connect the LED between these 2 rows and it should light up. There we go. Now, say I were to disconnect this circuit, of course the LED would go out. So how exactly did I connect this circuit, and how did I know which pins to connect each wire to? Each row is connected together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pins here are all attached. So when I put the LED's pin in this hole and I put the red wire in this hole, they're both connected to here. I've also connected the ground here to the ground side of the LED here. Thus, these 2 here are connected. If I were to connect a second LED, I could connect it in parallel by connecting it to the same 2 columns as this one. Now say I wanted to connect these LEDs in series. All I have to do is this. I've now connected the LED legs together from the ground through the first LED into the second LED again, and then back out, followed by the red pin which goes back to the battery. In these simple ways, I've now showed you how you can use a breadboard and how you can use it in your projects. Now you should know a little bit more about breadboards. Thanks for watching.